I'm back with a tutorial, kind of, and I look insane because today I am doing 2016 versus 2026 makeup, and I am showing you the differences in how my makeup has changed in the last 10 years and why, and I hope you like it. So let's get started. Okay, so to start, in 2006, I always wore primer. I didn't really know why, it's just everybody else was wearing primer, so I wore primer. And then when I got my esthetician license, I realized that if you put primer on over your sunscreen's not gonna be as effective. So I stopped wearing primer. So no primer on this side of the face. I'm filming this on my phone for the first time ever doing a YouTube video, and I'm used to looking straight ahead at the camera, and my phone camera's over here. So if you see my eyes wandering and it looks like I'm talking to somebody that's not in the room with us, it's because of that. In 2016, I would use a brush to apply my foundation because it gave me really heavy coverage. I also was wearing Estee Lauder Double Wear because it was very full coverage. It was making my skin insanely dry. And I wanted so much foundation that you could not see any part of my skin underneath it. Now in 2026, I use a beauty blender. I like a beauty blender because it's faster, and also you get a lighter application of makeup, which I am all about now. And these days, instead of Estee Lauder Double Wear, I'm wearing Dior Forever. So for those of you that are dry or aging, that is the switch I have made. Can't really tell the difference on camera. It's a lot heavier on this side in real life. Okay, now's the fun part where I draw a line down the center of my face so that you can really see the difference in my makeup. Clearly symmetry is not my strong suit. Pretty good. There's a big difference in how I did my concealer. In 2016, it was the triangle. And the more the better. And I wanted it to be white. Now, in 2026, less is more. A ton of concealer underneath your eyes. Creases makes you look old. And so now, instead of using my fingers, I use a little brush. I don't use a lot of product directly underneath my lash line. I've kind of put it down here where there's darkness, and it brightens without being so heavy. Now, at this point in 2016, it was time to bake. Tons of powder to set that inch thick of concealer, and then a powder brush to make sure my whole face was completely matte. So now I'm a fan of cream blush, and you have to apply that before your powder. A little bit of cream blush, and this goes really high on my cheekbones and kind of into my temple to help lift my face. Now I use a little bit of powder, just a little bit underneath my eyes, and then just a little dusting to help a little with the shine, but I do like the glow. Glow, no glow. In 2016, I always contoured in the hollow. Ooh, that was a little hot. That was a little too much. And then blush was always bright, and it was always right on the apple. Doop, doop, doop. You can already see how much lower this makes my face versus the blush up there. Excuse me. At this point, it's time for some eyeshadow. And one thing that has not changed is eyeshadow primer. I've always used eyeshadow primer. Especially as I'm getting older, my eyelids are getting oily, which I never had an issue with before. All right, now here's where things get different. And I still have my Too Faced Natural palette. I used this sucker, well, you can see. First, we go in with a white highlight. White, 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 as white as you can get it on the inner corner and underneath. Then we take a brown just in the crease and then blend it. So on the other side, I still do a bit of highlighting when it comes to the lighter color, but I just don't use as white of a white. Then take a softer color and blend it on the rest of my lid. Then I take a darker, more gray color, and then I blend it out. It's a little smokier. I just think it's a little bit more flattering. Also, my eyes are getting a little bit more hooded as I'm aging, so this it doesn't accentuate my crease as much. Then I also do a little bit underneath the lashes. Also, something that I like now that I never did before is a little bit of a shimmer for a little bit of dimension. Now, eyebrows. I used to use a pomade, and I used to be in the big brow club. See if I can even remember how to do this. It's been a long time since I've used pomade. I never brushed my brows. I would just like go in hot, and they were very sculpted. Ah, shit. Oh, we're gonna make them bigger. Ah, shit. Forgot how unforgiving pomade is. It's so dark. She's a little Angry Birds, I think. So now I use a pencil. I always brush my brows up first. Then I just kind of fill in where they're sparse. I don't do a ton of shaping. And then, because I have highly unruly eyebrows, I use a little bit of brow gel and I just brush them up. Thinner, more natural. Not. So my eyes were much less hooded in 2016. So I definitely drew a little more of a curve into my eyeliner, and it was thick all the way. And when my eye is closed, that curve looks fine. But when my eye now is open, because my eyes are hooded, it kind of disappears into that little hood. And my allergies are kicking because of the Santa Ana winds. Now, I start very thin and I keep it very straight. I'm still gonna get a little bit of it that disappears into my crease, but it's a lot better than when I drew it curvy. You. I didn't used to ever really put anything on my lower lashes as far as makeup, but now I like to just do a little bit inside that waterline, the outside and the inside. I just think it defines my eye shape. Eye shape lollipop? My eye shape a little bit. Mascara is the same. I've always put mascara on my bottom lashes, and I always will. Lashes have definitely changed. 2016, I would do very round, long lashes. And by round, I mean they're kind of the same length on the whole lash. I have to film tutorials after this. I should just keep my makeup half and half and see if anybody notices. So now I wear more of what I call a flat lash. So it wings out more in the outer corner, and it's a little more flat on the inner corner. I feel like this lash is more like, hello, my baby, hello, my darling. And this eye is like, I'm so sexy. All right, the biggest difference is gonna be in my lips. I never went anywhere without red. Always liner first. Man, did I love these. Oh, I loved these so much. Well, that looks super weird. Woo! I never thought I would say this ever in a million years, but these days, I'm more of a nude girl. That sounded weird. Nude lipstick girl. I am also a gloss girl. Ooh, it's hard to gloss only one half of your mouth. So, as you can see, my makeup has changed. It hasn't changed drastically. My lips look insane. But I think the way I do my makeup now, I feel like it makes my skin look healthier. It makes my face look more lifted, whereas this really kind of pulls my face down. It makes my eyes look less hooded. I don't know. The red lipstick too, it starts to settle in the cracks, and I still wear red, just not as much as I used to. I hope you guys like this. I know the 2016 thing is a big trend, so if you want me to make more videos, more trend videos, I don't know. I'm trying to find new ideas of things to do on YouTube that aren't just straight up tutorials, because I feel like I've done it all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.